Not enough. Which one?
The 90s one.
Where is he?
Downstairs.
Take him out, yeah! Hey, man, let's do it. Oh!
All the broken hearts in the world still beat. Let's not make it harder than it has to be. It's all the same thing, girls. Chase boys, chase girls. All the broken hearts in the world still beat.
Ooh. It's Halloween!
You know how the Nostalgia Critic is for Christmas? Well, okay, I'm not that crazy for Halloween. But whatever! It's still my favorite holiday, and I'm gonna honor the hell out of it on this show.
So let's begin with one of the most delightfully twisted mangas I've ever read. Franken Fran. No time for setup, let's go!
So we open on rich asshole tracking down the research lab and mansion of Madaraki Nomitsu. He is greeted at the door by Madaraki's creation daughter assistant bride of Frankenstein, Fran. The professor is out of the house, but we can talk further inside. The guy's son was in a car accident and died. His wife is catatonic with grief, and he came to ask the doctor Madaraki to bring his son back to life.
Bit presumptuous of you to think he can do that.
Fran can never resist a good sob story and offers to fill in for the professor while her eyes fall out. The freaked out guys wander into the collection of monsters that inhabit the mansion, as well as the talking cat Okita. Okita is adorable!
I like cats.
Fran and Okita are discussing the very real problem of how the hell you are supposed to bring a guy back to life who's been dead for weeks and had his brain wrapped around a street pole. Even in the freaky, weird biomiracles Frankenstein logic of this story, you kinda need a functioning brain to bring someone back to life. Oh, you guys want to head out? Tonight's the full moon. Sure, go out and have fun. Try not to get your picture taken. We learn that businessman's motives weren't actually so pure. He actually hated his son, but his father left 90% of his estate to the brat. So he wasn't really looking to bring his son back to life. He would be totally happy with just having a near-brainless clone that looks like his son so he could control all that sweet lettuce. Right on cue, Fran shows up with her Gollum assistants in tow. Ah, I see you froze him. Perfect. Sterilize the room. Oh! Hey, what are you doing? It's just an anesthetic. Oh, by the way, this surgery is going to cost you 400 million yen.
That's about $4 million. It's an easy conversion. All you have to do is divide by 100.
Begin the operation! Medical buzzwords! Cerebral extraction complete! Oh yes, do I love me some good gross outs. Oh, my head. What the hell happened? Well, Dad, let me tell you all about it. Okay, so basically what Fran did was stick the son's face and brain on the back of his father's head. She used the father's memories of his son to imprint the son's personality onto the damaged brain. Then she gave them a neck that can turn all the way around so they can officially live their lives as two people.
Ooh, that is one deliciously ironic punishment for being an asshole. So what's next on the docket?
Seriously, you're really trying to ask me out, Uggo? Can't believe you dragged me all the way out here. Stay away from me, Stinky! BAM! Ooh, and it smashed up her legs, too. Chubbs wanders through the woods calling for help when he stumbles onto Fran's doorstep. Since the truck that hit her was one of Fran's supply trucks, she agrees to help the girl. But she doesn't have a lot of spare human parts at the moment, so she has to go with an experimental procedure. One 18-hour surgery later, everyone is pretty shagged out and Pigtails is waking up. What happened? I remember that chubby guy confessed to me and...
What the f*** is that?
That is easily one of the most disturbing things I have ever seen. It's so grotesque. I love it! So Chubby keeps visiting Pigtails for a while to try and comfort her, but she is not dealing well with being turned into a caterpillar.
Eventually, she does stop freaking out and gets a lot more philosophical about her predicament.
When you compare it to dying in the street, I should really be thankful that I'm still alive.
Yeah, no, I'd rather be dead, personally. So, romance, romance, romance. Basic stuff, decent writing, not why I'm here.
Well, it looks like you are doing much better. Pretty soon we can get you started on your rehabilitation to getting you back in your old body. My old body? Yeah, did you think I just put you in a caterpillar body for my own amusement? Well, maybe kinda.
So now we have a really hilarious short training montage of watching this girl pillar trying to walk like 5 feet. And then she forms a cocoon. That's 2 mangas in a row I've reviewed that feature human cocoons. I have a weird show. Pigtails pops on out with some perky points. Chubby is all, it's great that she's back to normal. Now I guess I'll leave her alone.
Hey, I got this body because of you. You get first dibs.
So they head out. We reconnoiter at Love Hotel with 2 very nervous high schoolers. It hurts.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
It hurts! It hurts! I'm fairly certain that's not how butterflies work.
Just like the flawless monarch butterfly from which I take my name, the monarch has many ways to sting.
But yeah, that's some awesome body horror. Let's do some more! Ooh, yes! But I meant body horror from the manga. Oh. How about this? Yeah, that's the ticket. So what's going on is that the police keep finding body parts being thrown away, but the cops are really confused because DNA testing shows that all of the parts are from the same person. So Fran gets brought in. She tries to tie all the pieces back together based on microvessels and some such mumbo-jumbo. The result is this. Well, that sure ain't human looking. Fran goes a-hunting for the source of the parts with one of her adorable monster pals. She also brings along this policewoman, who really goes through hell over the course of this manga. Not that I'm actually going to show you any of that. I just thought she deserved the acknowledgement. They search through the creepy house and find a girl. Or is it 2 girls? I'm just holding here to make you uncomfortable. So this girl's condition is due to malignant tumors that took cues from her genetic code to resemble her. It's an actual medical condition in real life, but this manga has taken it to extreme levels. Fran offers to fix her right up. Of course, she isn't doing this out of the kindness of her heart-lung machine. She is hoping to use the data from the girl's cancer to develop human regeneration. Well, apparently that doesn't come to pass, but the girl is completely cured. We get a flashback story about how when the tumors first started, her parents didn't have the money for a doctor, so they just cut it off themselves. And as more tumors appeared, they just kept cutting and cutting. Then one day, they didn't come home, and the girl was left all alone. Oh, and the police lady went a little wacko. Now, even though this is an anthology series, there are reoccurring characters and a couple reoccurring plot elements. There's Fran's little sister Veronica. She was designed to be the ultimate assassin-proof bodyguard for the professor and comes with a whole bunch of weapons built into her body. She has a pretty funny relationship with Fran. Whereas Veronica believes in mercy killing, Fran detests killing humans.
I mean, why would you want to waste the material?
Then there's Adoria. She is one of Fran's medical monsters. She stores emergency use organs and medical supplies in her body zippers. She also has a terrifying way of collecting new organs. One plotline the manga likes to return to is this story about humans turned into superheroes called Sentinels and how they cause more harm than good. It's basically Watchmen Light with a Kamen Rider aesthetic. Now, I have no segue for this next chapter, because even for this manga, it comes out of bloody nowhere. This guy is looking for his daughter who got taken to some mad cult's facility. Fran walks out of the facility, and the guy grabs her. They convince Fran to give them a tour of the facility. They go through the energy conversion room, where offerings have their amino acids and glucose removed. Then there's the waste room. The father points out how this entire cult seems dedicated to serving the building, rather than the building being there for their sake. Well, the reason for that is his daughter literally is the building. She was considered a prophet of this cult when she contracted a mysterious illness, and they refused to transplant her brain into a different body. Instead, they created a giant sprawling facility to mimic her bodily functions and keep her alive. Oh, and she's pregnant with something. And she gives birth and yeah, like that. I don't know what I was expecting from this story, but I wasn't expecting the flying spaghetti monster.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Man, this manga is so awesome. Alright, so for the next chapter... Hey, wrap it up. Oh, come on, I'm having so much fun with this manga. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, but some of us have got shit to do, and this microphone is heavy. Fine. Franken Fran is just a gem of good, gory fun. The mangaka stated that her intent with this manga was simply to experiment with whatever wacky ideas she had. I'm not going to claim they were all home runs, but you still have to check this manga out. There is literally nothing else like it. I can't think of a better manga with which to start off this month of horror. The mangaka's name is Kigitsu Katsuhisa. She's got a bunch of other works, most notably Helen ESP, a manga about a blind girl with the ability to see ghosts. Till next time, I'm Plutoburns, and this has been Eagleland. Woo!
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
My creation is complete. It's alive. It's alive.